The fighter pilot mindset is one of constant observation and evaluation, leading you to react before an opponent to destroy his mindset and situational awareness. But how do you destroy that? You start by creating an engagement that changes too fast for the opponent to handle. This confuses him and gives you the advantage. You achieve this by exploiting the OODA Loop concept introduced by Colonel Boyd of the US Air Force. The OODA Loop is your own constantly evolving thought process starting with observation. This is where you take in the situation around you. Things like positions and speeds, voice comms, instrument readouts, these are all part of the constant stream of information which your brain needs to decipher, and this happens in the orient phase. The orient phase is your brain taking the information and comparing it to your past experiences, training, and knowledge. These factors determine how your brain interprets that information to decide on a course of action. You're hoping that the decision and the action you take is the right one, but you won't know for sure until you observe the results as feedback. If they were correct, you end up with a different loop, one that is shorter and therefore faster than your opponent's. This means you're the one acting and changing the situation while your opponent is still trying to make a decision based off old information. He ends up being overwhelmed by the increasing feedback. This causes him to lose situational awareness and gives us the advantage. So let's check out this loop in action. In this scenario, I'll be at a position of disadvantage, so as you'll see, the BF-109 is at my high 5 o'clock. So if I use my OODA loop faster than my opponent, I can start with a disadvantage and finish with an advantage and get it done fast. So here he comes on the attack. Right now I'm evaluating his airspeed and his aspect relative to me, and this will give me a good idea when I want to do the brake turn. So I perform the brake turn into him. Right here we can see that he's still trying to stay offensive on me by pulling into a hard turn after his initial attack. So as he passes to my 6 o'clock, I'm going to do a reversal. And this is because he's at a higher airspeed after his attack, so he's likely pulling more G's and starting to black out, so he'll probably lose tally on me. So seeing he's probably lost tally, he won't see me as I pass over the top, and then I can roll in behind him. But as we see here, he's turning back towards me, so he's probably regained tally. So now I have to adjust my path and cut him off and then slip in behind him, because as you can see he's starting to run low on energy. So now I just slip in behind him as he has to dive and regain that energy, and I've nullified his advantage and I'm behind him. Reversing to this position of advantage took a total of 30 seconds. That's because I was controlling the situation by using the OODA loop faster than my opponent could. To finish up, we'll look at how to turbo your OODA loop. Everyone has a standard loop initially, but training to turbo your loop avoids guessing and testing of solutions in combat. It also helps you adapt previous experiences to make faster and better decisions in similar situations. So to sum up, you want to train outside of combat in harmless situations with pilots who can push your loop to its limits, and this will help turbocharge your OODA loop to win in combat.